Hello YouTube! 2 weeks ago, Unihertz released the 8849 Tank 4 a couple weeks earlier than I was expecting, so I scrambled to post 5 videos real quickly with a couple of tests, and I am definitely planning on testing this more. I gotta test its performance, whether it heats up under use, gotta test the projector, a few other things, and those videos are coming out next week. But also, 6 days ago, Google released the Pixel 10, so I gotta test that as well. So here it is. I'm super excited to get this one in. That didn't work. Still didn't work. What good is this perforation? Just gotta rip it. Ooh, a box in a bag. Ooh, some bubble wrap. And there it is. Dang, look at this. This is a very heavy box. Not as heavy as the Tank 4, but heavier than any other phone I've gotten recently. Alright, how do you open this? Ah, the seals are back here. Very nice. So what do? Slide this out? Yeah. Very snug fit. Just kind of walk it off a little bit at a time. Alright. Wow. Looks like instructions are in the box up here. How do I get that out? It's like it's glued in. It's not very intuitive. There we go. Pixel support, warranty information, proper handling, the cell bands that it uses. Alright. Woo! Charging cable there. And it says, you no longer need a physical SIM card. Activate your eSIM during phone setup. So, wow. That is a really big camera bar. I haven't used any Google Pixels since the Google Pixel 6 Pro that I'm filming with. So, this is quite a bit of an upgrade from the 6 Pro for sure. The camera bump is much more massive. Wow. Look at that reflection of the 6 Pro in the 10. Look at this. Look how thick that camera bump is. That's a hefty camera right there. This is truly an upgraded camera for any previous Pixel model. One of the things I want to point out with the Google Pixel 10 is they are following the path of Apple with no physical SIM tray on this thing. So you have to use eSIM only, which I feel is not a problem for most people, but it is a problem for me because I move SIM cards from phone to phone, and phones like the Tank 4, which has an easy to access SIM tray, makes it really easy to pop the SIM card in and out for testing purposes. But this one I'm going to have to activate with US Mobile on an eSIM because I cannot put my SIM card in here that I already have. It does have a good amount of weight to it. Compared to my Motorola G84 that I've been using for a year and a half, it is heavier even though it is smaller. So it has a slightly smaller screen, but it does weigh quite a bit more. I'm actually not sure what materials they put in this thing that make it so heavy, but it weighs more than both the Samsung Galaxy S25 and the iPhone 15 Pro, which is a very similarly sized phone. The last thing I wanted to point out with the Google Pixel 10 is that if you were to buy this directly from Google, it is $800, which is the exact same price as the Samsung Galaxy S25 and the iPhone 16. But you can find it other places cheaper than that. So I bought this from US Mobile for $500, but you have to buy a phone plan to go along with it. However, they also have this on sale for $550, and it is yours outright. No lock, no contract, You don't have to have it serviced with them. You get this for $550. It is all yours. You can use whatever cell service you want. So I did want to throw that out there. I think that's a phenomenal deal for a phone of this caliber. Alright, that is all for this unboxing video. Tomorrow I'm going to release a video comparing this phone to the other phones that it competes against in this price point to kind of see where it stands spec and camera wise. Have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is.